Folks, thank you very much for coming tonight. Here you are at NBC here in New York. This is Studio 6A. Right across the hallway over here, Studio 6B, is where Milton Berle started many, many years ago. This is perhaps one of the greatest studios around for a television audience.
This is the best you can do?
Show for you tonight.
All the way back
You're
here?
You're really going to enjoy it. We've got some
great
guests for you. David will be out in just
We can see the show
here.
better at home.
So just stay with us and
what are you supposed to do? Sit here and look at television?
Part of the warm-up
We could have stayed at home and watched television.
And
we didn't have to come up
hope to have a good time with us, all right? Now,
is that David Letterman?
Watch, see what's going to happen on the show.
What kind of an outfit is that? He looks like he's going on a safari, shoot lions or something.
And do one or two things for me. Watch that applause, son. That's it. That's it. Keep that applause going. Okay.
What is this? They have to tell you to clap?
All right?
What if I don't feel like clapping?
That's a big part of the show itself.
What are they going to do? Come up here and arrest me?
We've got one other thing for you. And then remember,
look, there's gum underneath this
40
seat.
people that are doing
and there's no leg room? My
We've
knees
got
are killing me.
And our producer is Barry
nice
Sand
carpet.
down here.
Where'd they get it? Fire sale?
And everybody inside is just so happy that you came
50
here
people
tonight.
standing around doing nothing.
Yourselves. Watch
a man comes in and sits behind a desk, and he has to tell all those people just what's happening around.
Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Stand by.
It's about time.
Here we go.
Okay, announcer on your mark. Stand by. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tape.
That's some music. Why can't they pick tunes like everybody knows? Misty, Blue Moon, Stardust. No wonder.
From New York, the Los Angeles of the East, it's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, world welterweight champion Sugar Ray Leonard, comedians Fred Willard and Sandra Karen, Owen Thomas, a man who came back to life, and a look at some of Dave's other show business projects. And now, here's a man who has just signed a 4-year, multi-million-dollar contract with the California Angels, David Letterman.
That's him?
Thank you very much.
A young guy like that
welcome
is
to the show. My name's David Letterman.
Who picks out his clothes?
We have assembled for you
a
folks
rich guy
here
like that can't even afford a
tailor.
tailor?
Before we begin the extravaganza, let me tell you about something. If you're planning a trip to New York City, here's something that's going to be a lot of fun, make your stay much more enjoyable. Everybody in New York City does this kind of little contest. Go to a busy intersection, stand on the sidewalk, and try to guess which cars will actually stop for the red lights. It's a lot of fun, and we have assembled quite a show for you folks tonight. Sugar Ray Leonard will be joining us in a couple of minutes.
Some guest. A fighter is a guest?
Comedians Fred Willard and Sandra Karen are here tonight.
I never heard of him.
This gentleman who is a fascinating individual. He's on the cover of New York Magazine this month. Owen Thomas. We'll tell you more about
That's a guest, the guy who was
story
dead?
a little bit later. And also, a rare look at some of my other show business activities. Before we do that, we're going up into our studio audience and visit with the folks who have come here this evening. How do you do? Nice to see you. This is a lovely group of folks.
You know, I think they have it all rigged up.
See you?
You know, I really do.
Hi there. What is your name?
This is all set up. They use
Chris, do you mind standing up?
You think they talk to
Where are you
actual
from,
people?
Chris?
Well,
You gotta be kidding.
What do you do for a living?
That's probably his
I sell
cousin.
contact lenses.
Sell contact lenses.
thing.
Is that a lot of fun?
No, it's boring.
Boring. So you're here to drop off a resume?
And it's always the same questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're always out of contact lenses upstairs, so
I should have stayed home. I told you.
And we'll see what we can do.
Could have gone to a Broadway play.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else here have any?
Yes, I have a question. He won't answer. Yes, I have a question.
Go ahead, stand up, sir, if you will, please. Yes, sir.
What
is your name?
Earl Stohera from Yonkers.
Yes, sir. How do you spell that?
It's S-T-O.
No, I mean Yonkers.
It's Y-O-N-K, I think an E, R-S.
Okay. And what do you do for a living, Earl?
I'm a carpenter, but right now I'm not too busy.
Yeah. And what is your question?
Well, I was wondering, when you do a show like this, do you have the whole thing, do you make up the whole thing yourself, or do you have a writer, or like a couple of writers, and they make the things up, or do you have the guests make up their part, and you make up your part? Or do you make their parts up too? Or do you just get together with them and a couple of writers, and you all make it up together, and then you split it up later? Or do you set it up first, and then they just work out later? I was wondering, I'm sorry I asked the question.
Yeah. You inhale a lot of sawdust in your line of work. Yeah, I'd love to spend some more time talking with you, Earl. Thank you very much for being here. We have to pause now. Coming up next, Sugar Ray Leonard. Thank you, folks.
Some hope. No wonder they don't charge for tickets.
Welcome back to the show. We have Peter Davis, a gentleman who has produced documentaries, the most recent of which, I guess, is Middletown, currently running on PBS. This is going to take some explaining. Listen to this before Mr. Davis comes out. One of the surprise movie hits of the season is a film called My Dinner with Andre. It consists of nothing but the conversation between two men over dinner in a fancy New York restaurant. Well, as it turns out, NBC purchased the rights to the film with the intention of turning it into a miniseries, but they ran into one problem. They forgot to sign Andre. They tried to get other famous riveting storytellers, but everyone they approached wanted too much money, except a guy from our office, Pete Fatovich. Pete was willing to do it for a free meal, so we went up to the NBC commissary to film what promises to be the most exciting new 12-hour miniseries since Shogun, My Dinner with Pete.
This week, something special on the NBC movie. If you could sit through My Dinner with Andre, you might be able to sit through My Dinner with Pete.
Hi, Pete. My favorite. Yeah? It's either tuna fish, or I get a scrambled egg, slice of ham. It's perfect. 90 cents. Goodbye. I love fish. This neighbor of mine, Jim Murphy, he's got a big boat. So they go fishing, and we got the fish, and we put the fish in a pot, and you turn the thing around.
Yes, a simple dinner in the commissary becomes a three-part miniseries, My Dinner with Pete.
Army days were funny. I was in the Army for 2 years, and I had fun every day. My friend Caldwell, he was blind, couldn't see. Thick glasses. We used to be in the shower, and he'd come in and put his towel on a hook. We'd move it. We'd never find it. So we're on the firing range. You know, you take turns. You're on one side and you shoot, and the other guy takes care of the target. Then when you're finished, you go over there. Well, I found out, number 25, it's Caldwell. I gave him all bullseyes. A week later, sharpshooter.
You'll laugh with him.
And I'm cutting my steak, and the knife slips off the steak, hits the peas, all the way down the table. I look down, and all of the sleeve.
You'll love with him.
Well, I was first married, and like everybody, you know, first married. True story. I figure, hey, I'm married now, and my wife is going to do everything for me. I took my socks off, and I left them at the end of the bed. I figure, hey, she'll get into the sink and wash it off a little bit. Never happened.
But you're going to have to listen to him.
I got another true story for you. Ever been to South America, Dave? Oh. We went there in 1959. I think it was 60. 22 hours on a prop plane.
Yes, dinner will never just be dinner again after My Dinner with Pete.
So anyway, I used to help him out with the fruit and go all the way down to the hold and bring the fruit up. And I'd get grapefruits, oranges. I used to pass them out to the people who were sick. And they'd give me a quarter, a few dimes. I think I made like about $4.50, and it paid for the cab fare.
Yeah.
You know,
Pete,
from Brooklyn
I'm gonna
all the way to Hoboken.
I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, my favorite. Scrambled egg, slice of ham and whole wheat, 90 cents. Great buy. You ever been to South America?
You'll be glad it was my dinner with Pete. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right after Little House.
We're going to pause here. We'll be coming right back with the producer of Middletown, Mr. Peter Davis. Come on back, folks.
Stand by, Adam. Stand by, Paul. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dissolve, Adam. Music, Paul.